The following program was paid for by Latino Cleveland.
Hello everyone and welcome to Yo Soy Latino Cleveland, where we highlight Northeast Ohio's Hispanic community. We have lots of fun here showcasing the diversity within the Latin culture. I'm Maya Rosario, your host, and today's show will be spending time in the kitchen, our Cocina Latina, with our new Latin chef, Cesar, who is from Peru. Nathan Lancree from J Auto is going to share good advice about life. We are going to step out and visit a dear friend, Hayat Ali from Hayat Dental, and Tracy will be in studio to talk about women in transition. So we have lots to cover, but first let's start cooking with Cesar. How are you?
Hi Maya, how are you?
Welcome to Latino Cleveland.
Thank you.
We're so excited to have you. So share with us what you're going to be cooking throughout the show and what we have here.
Yeah, today we're going to be featuring a dish from the coast of Peru. As you know, Peru has 3 different regions. It has the coast, the mountains, and the rainforest. This is a dish from the coast, and we're going to be using some fresh seafood, which is some mussels, some fresh crab. We're going to be using some octopus, some shrimp, some calamari, and some baby scallops. We're going to be using some cumin, some paprika, some oregano, some turmeric, some fresh garlic, some peppers, some cherry tomatoes, onions, and jalapeno peppers to give you that spiciness to the dish.
Right. We actually can put on screen the little grocery list of what people should buy. Okay. So is this going to be like a soup, or what is this going to?
It's going to be like a type of like a paella, but it's only with seafood. The Spanish pronunciation is arroz con mariscos, rice and seafood.
Okay, great. And you said it originates from Peru?
It's no, actually, it's not. Different countries in the world have in different styles of that, but this is one of the versions that we have in Peru, and I think people are going to find it very, very interesting.
Okay, so where can they pick up these ingredients?
We can pick up these ingredients like in La Borincana, which is like in Fulton Road, also La Placita, and also in the West Side Market. These are places that you can find very fresh products, all year long, and we should be able to find it then.
Okay, cool. Well, if you want to get this started, we're going to come back and visit you and see how it's all going. Stick around. You can print that grocery list on latinocleveland.com. Now stick around for Nathan from J Auto, who has good advice for us, and we will be back here in the kitchen with Cesar, so stay tuned.
Thank you in advance for your attention. We understand the complexities that are involved in making your next automotive decision. Oftentimes we are asked the question whether a customer should buy or lease their next vehicle. Just as every decision in life is a matter of personal preference, so is this one. A couple questions to examine which best fits your lifestyle are: how many miles per year do I drive? One thing to be aware of when considering a lease is that you are not limited to the stereotypical 12 or 15,000 miles per year. Many customers think that they are restricted to this mileage limitation, and this couldn't be further from the truth. So if you decide to lease, customize the lease by building in the allowable mileage that works for your driving lifestyle. You can save more by including the mileage at the beginning of the lease rather than the penalties you may be responsible for each mile over the allowable. What is at least one advantage of leasing versus buying? We're often asked. As we provide a suggestion, we realize each person must ultimately come to a decision on their own. When you lease, you're benefiting from the best 2 to 3 years that vehicle will ever see. Leasing also provides you with a more convenient payment that generally fits in your budget. In the example of a 6-year auto loan, rather than a lease, your payments continue beyond those best 2 or 3 years, which leaves you exposed to the maintenance and repairs. I'm Nathan Lancree. Thank you for your time.
Welcome back to Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. I am back in the kitchen, the Cocina Latina, with our new Latin chef, Cesar. And Cesar, what is it that we are cooking for our audience again today?
Well, Mario, like I told you before, we're going to be doing a dish from the coast of Peru, and it is called arroz con mariscos. It's seafood rice. And for this dish, we're gonna like use some octopus, fresh octopus, and because for cooking, you always gonna use like fresh products. We got some baby shrimp, some calamari, some sea scallops, and some squid, some fresh blue crab, and some mussels. You know, we're gonna proceed by just grabbing our pan. You really want your pan hot. The technique that we're gonna use is called saute.
Okay.
And you're gonna start by just sauteing your peppers. All right. You go with your peppers. Right there.
I always love the sound of
You're gonna follow your onions right there, and you're gonna put it right there, okay? Now we're gonna grab some of this shaved garlic that we shaved fresh, and you're gonna add it there. And we're gonna start frying the thing there. There you go. It's very important to tell you that all these spices you can find them at the West Side Market. We got a very big diversity here in Cleveland, and you can always find turmeric from what you call from Turkey. You can find cumin from Peru, and oregano from Italy. It's very nice, you know. We're gonna follow with the paprika, you know, fresh paprika, you know. You don't wanna use the smoked paprika because it will change what you call the flavor of the dish, you know.
Right.
You use just plain paprika. Then you're gonna add a little bit of cumin, toasted silver cumins, and grounded. We're gonna add a little bit there, just to fry there, you know. Basically what we're doing back here is like what in Puerto Rico we'll call like a sofrito, you know. Something that give you like a base and give you like a little color there. You're gonna follow with a little cherry tomatoes there, and keep on frying your dish. Now, here's the thing, like this product, for example, is called like ají amarillo. It's like it's from Peru, and it's like a yellow pepper paste, and we can find it in the Borincana or La Placita. You know? It's a very good place where Latinos buy their products. We're gonna add a little bit of that because this is gonna add our little spice to the dish, you know. So right there we go going our colors, which is gonna be like a kind of reddish color, and then we're gonna add here, you know. Now,
you want to show our audience what it looks
right
like
here.
a little bit?
This is what it's gonna look like a sofrito, you know. And in Peru you call this like a base madre, you know, which is what you call in Spanish or like a mother base. You keep on frying this a little bit, stirring around. You don't want it to burn like that. You just want it kind of like sweat the vegetables and use the pepper to just kind of make it like the pan kind of cold, no? Next you're gonna follow what you call with your seafood, no? But this is the way order you're gonna go. You're gonna go with the seafood that's gonna take longer to cook. In this case, we have a blue crab, you know? Yeah, it's fresh blue crab, you know? You're gonna put it in there, right there.
I noticed you cut the blue crab in half.
Yeah, that's kind of helpful because a lot of people don't know like exactly what you call, the type of we call of how to cook crab, you know? And there you go, hi. So this is gonna take longer because it's got a shell outside, you know? You can see it's kind of hard, so you get like kind of give it a little extra couple minutes just to cook in there. We're gonna put it there, no? At this point, we're gonna add a little bit of what we call of white wine here. White wine, Pinot Grigio, I like to use all the time, no? Right there.
Nice.
Just put it there. Kind of deglaze those flavors that are in the bottom of that because when you start cooking something and searing it, all the flavors start just sticking to the pan, you know? And you want to kind of get the outside because that's the flavor we call that you're trying to find all the sauces and all dishes. Gotcha. You go. You keep on cooking there. Next, you're gonna follow what we call with your chicken stock, no? Because like I told you, I mean, this is gonna take longer to cook than our scallops, calamari, and our shrimp there. We're gonna add some of our chicken stock right here, you know?
Now that's chicken broth?
Chicken broth, exactly like that, you know? Chicken broth, chicken stock, we call it. There you go. We're gonna add a little bit of this right here. And you can see that we got a good color going on right here, you know? And you're gonna let that simmer for a little while, you know, because it's kind of cold right there. Put that high, there you go.
Now it smells pretty amazing.
Exactly. And you can see, right now you can see how the crab starts beginning to turn kind of reddish, you know? That means that's a good sign because that's beginning to cook in the size, you know?
Right. Now, Cesar, we got just a few seconds here, so I'm actually going to come back and check on this dish.
Sure.
So we'll be right back with this cooking. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next, we'll be visiting my dear friend Hayat Ali from Hayat Dental, so stick around.
You can see how the crab starts beginning to turn kind of reddish, you know? That means that's a good sign because that's beginning to cook in the size, you know?
Right. Now, Cesar, we got just a few seconds here, so I'm actually going to come back and check on this dish.
Sure.
So we'll be right back with this cooking. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next, we'll be visiting my dear friend Hayat Ali from Hayat Dental, so stick around. Hi, and welcome to Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. I am excited to be here with Hayat Ali of Hayat Dental in the heart of the Hispanic community. Hi.
How are you, Myra? Nice for you to come out and visit us today.
Yeah, thank you for welcoming us here. You do some interesting things here in the heart of the Latino community. Can you share with our audience what sets Hayat Dental apart from other dental offices?
Well, first of all, I'm very accessible, meaning we run on Lorain Avenue. We're by 2 highways, 90 and 71. Very easy to get to. People walk to us, take the bus, drive from everywhere to get to us. What sets me apart, I think I take walk-ins. You can get in immediately. You don't have to wait. You know, if you're in pain, you're going to be seen that day. Also, a lot of people contact me by Facebook. I'm very Facebook active.
Yes.
And I really listen to their messages. I respond to them immediately, and I really take care of them.
So they really get that personal
touch, and it's me answering all the questions for them.
Right.
It's no one else running the page.
So I think one of the other things is that you take no insurance, no insurance.
We take most insurances, from government to Delta to Cigna, and also we accept a lot of people without insurance. A lot of people are afraid to go to the dentist because they don't have coverage.
Yeah.
But we are very affordable. We're about half of everybody else in the area.
Wow, half?
Half. When people come to me, they bring me their list from other dentists, and I'm about half or more. We give out free exam and the x-ray for your first consult.
Oh, wow.
When you come in, let's say you come in pain, Myra, and you don't know where it is, you know, I'll give you the exam and x-ray for free, and I will treat the problem same day.
Wow.
And we are half.
Right.
And so a lot of people don't come to the dentist because they're afraid, like, I don't have insurance, and I don't know where to go, and I'm going to tell you, here I am, and we're very affordable.
Awesome. Now, you do cater to Spanish language.
We do. We have a Spanish-speaking person here. We also, not only to Spanish, but we cater to Arabic, Ukraine. We're multilingual here.
Nice.
And also English, you know.
Yeah.
We have to hit on
Obviously.
that. And
now, you have another location as well, right?
I do in Mentor, Ohio, and we do a lot of Latino service there. More for the Mexican. We get a lot of Mexican people, and they've been coming to me for about 20 years.
Right. And you're kid family friendly, right?
Kid friendly. You could see my great wall here with our logo for our kids room. And it seems not only the kids like it, but the adults love this room.
Right.
The adults are like, oh, put me in this room.
Because of the color.
The colors, it makes them relax.
Right.
So what I try to do is like just help people get you out of pain. And we are family. It's not just the mother, father, grandmother. We deal with all ages.
Great. Well, I want to thank you for inviting us here. If they would like to get in contact with you, can you share your phone number?
Sure, it's 216-476-9930. We have 2 locations, Cleveland and Menor. We'd love to see you soon.
Great. Now you have a little gift for me?
I do. We're going to get you a little gift.
Awesome. Great. Well, here you have it, folks. Hayat Dental off the Lorain Road. Thank you for having us. Look at me. Now stay tuned for more Yo Soy Latino Cleveland right after this. Welcome back to Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. With us now is Cicely Campbell and Evelyn Ramirez from Tri-C to talk about women in transition. How are you guys?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for having us.
Now, Cicely, you are the director, correct? Can you share with our audience what is Women in Transition?
Sure. Women in Transition is a non-credit program offered at the college. It's a free program for 8 weeks. We help women in any stage of transition, however they define transition, and we provide them with a lot of different resources, both from the college as well as resources throughout the community as well.
Now, what is considered transition?
Good question. Women in any stage of transition. So we might have women who are coming out of divorce, might be unemployed or underemployed. They might be empty nesters, so their kids have moved on and gone to college. They might be looking to change career fields. They might have been caretakers for their elderly moms or parents. So really, however she defines transition.
Now, Evelyn, you were a part of this program, right?
Yes.
So how did it impact you? How did it help you?
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Tri-C for this amazing opportunity to be part of the college. When I joined Women in Transition, I was in a dark place in my life. My grandmother had passed away suddenly. I lost my job. I felt defeated. I was paralyzed. When I went to Women in Transition, they'd helped me with the resources to be successful. They provided me with career counseling.
Nice.
Dress for success, how to apply for scholarships, how to develop myself, how to grow.
Nice.
It was an amazing opportunity for me. And I want to pay that forward to other women,
Nice.
that they have a purpose, that dream that they're holding in their mind, that they can have it, that they can go forward. I'm currently maintaining a 3.8 GPA.
Wow. At Tri-C?
Yes, at
Wow.
Tri-C.
Nice. What are you going to?
Business management.
Nice.
I was awarded a scholarship from the Hispanic Council.
Nice.
And I was also invited to join the Honor Society, FIDA.
Phi Beta Sigma.
That is
Phi
awesome.
Phi
Beta.
Theta Kappa, excuse me. Phi Theta Kappa.
Right.
And I'm doing wonderful.
Now, Cicely, is this available in all the different campuses?
Yes, we are at the Metro campus, which is downtown 30th and Woodland. Eastern campus, Richmond and Harvard, kind of Warrensville, Beechwood area. West campus is out in Parma, Pleasant Valley Road. And Tri-C's newest campus out in Westlake. We're at the Corporate College West location. So we can help women all over the area.
What are some of the criteria do you guys expect to enroll someone into this program?
We really just want women who have a passion to move forward. They don't necessarily have to know what that process is or kind of what that looks like when they enroll in the program, but just be self-motivated. And then that's really it. That we just ask that you're ready to do the work and to work on yourself. We do a lot of different, we classify them as love on yourself assignments.
Nice.
So there's no right or wrong answer, but a different activities that we do, range of activities that really allow you to focus on yourself.
Right.
Women, we're natural nurturers. We take care of everyone else besides but ourselves.
Yes.
And when it comes to ourselves, sometimes we feel stuck and don't know how to move forward.
Right.
So this program allows women each day to really just devote some time to themselves.
Right. Now, is there only a limited amount of women that you take for each program? Because I know you mentioned every 8 weeks.
Yes, we have a steady flow.
Okay.
So we have registration pages through Facebook, or they call our offices directly. And if we can't get them in the current session, and we also start, we follow the college schedule. So we start the first day of the semester at the college, and then the 8-week midpoint. So if we can't get you in the first session, we'll just put your name on the list, and our team will contact you to enroll you in the next session.
Right, that's awesome. So how can people reach you?
Wonderful. So I'm going to give a lot of numbers, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So our Metro campus, the number is 216-987-4187. Our Eastern campus is 216-987-2270.
Okay.
Our Western campus is 216-987-5425.
And they also can find you online, the website?
Correct.
Tri-C.
So tri-c.edu/WIT.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining
Thank you.
us. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next, Nathan from J Auto has some New Year's inspiration to share. And when we return, we'll be turning up the heat in the Cocina Latina. Stick around.
A few weeks back, we talked about the value of accomplishing your New Year's resolution. In consideration of last year's resolutions, what can you recall about them? Some of us are glad we followed through, and some of us wish we did. The concept of I wish I did or I'm glad I did is a perfect opportunity to measure your current life's position. Do you ever find yourself building a script in your head as to how you're going to approach a certain hurdle? And when you are faced with this hurdle, in reality, the strategy totally shifts into something, well, let's say you never expected. Then, in retrospect, soon after, you're no longer involved with the situation. You begin to reflect upon the if I would haves. If I would have done it this way, it would have turned out that way. Or if I would have done it this way, it would have turned out that way. The reality is we don't know how something would have turned out. The most important value to be learned from this experience is how to embrace the power of fear. When we become afraid to approach a situation, we tend to retreat and allow outside influences to prevail. Instead, we can discover the opportunity within us to challenge that fear in a way that allows us the victory of, I'm glad I did. The only thing we should fear is the consequences of what we fear. I'm Nathan Langry. Thank you and appreciate your time.
Welcome back to Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. Wow, Cesar, it smells great.
It's excellent. Yeah, as you can see here, Mara, I don't know you guys can see there, but you see the blue crackle cook, and you see the redness on it, and it's pretty good actually, You can see that it's very cooked, and the fresh rice that we use cooked, it's just making it very, very, very mellow there. It's very nice actually, Here's the finished product, and what we're gonna finish with this here is like we're gonna add a little bit of chopped cilantro right here.
Okay.
Chopped cilantro, because cilantro is like a Latino parsley, we would call it,
Yes, yes.
And then we're gonna just twist it around. You don't want to chop the cilantro too little because it becomes bitter. You just want to kind of like chop it like just like just a little bit, not that much. I mean, we're gonna separate what we call our crabs here on the side.
Okay.
So we can make a nice presentation there.
Yes.
And then we're gonna proceed what you call just putting all our nice seafood right here. Yeah. There you go.
So to remind our audience, we had octopus.
We got octopus. We got some clams. We got some right there. You can see what you call. I don't know if you guys can see it there. We got the squid. We got some shrimp. We're all gonna put it all here, no?
This really smells amazing.
And right there, you spread it right there in the middle.
Awesome.
Right here on the side. We're gonna put the crab on top so everybody can see that the crab is there, and it's also seafood. We're gonna put this down here, and just to finish a little bit like a garnish, we're gonna just clean this dish here now.
Okay.
We're gonna add some fresh thyme just for garnish here to make it look good.
Beautiful.
Right there.
Now, Cesar, you have a restaurant.
Yeah, I do have a restaurant. It's called Nazca Restaurant. It's on the east side of Cleveland. We're gonna garnish it right there. And we do salsa dancing, we do bachata dancing. It's a very nice place to come on the weekends. You guys wanna come back sometime? You're more than welcome to see me there,
Yes, salsa dancing tonight. We actually have this grocery list right on latinocleveland.com. I can't go anywhere without tasting this. This is awesome. Thank you for being with us today. I hope that you will join us again next week for another new episode of Yo Soy Latino Cleveland. Remember, you can find us right here, WKYC, every Friday, 12:30. And if you'd like to watch previous episodes, you can always check us out online at latinocleveland.com. And while you're there, you can print today's recipe provided by our special guest, Cesar. Until next week, live well, mi gente. Así.